Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Insecurity. Regional groups calls for sack of service chiefs. Igbo Apex Social-Cultural Organization, Ohanieze, Indigo, Pan-Yoruba Social Political Organization, Afenifere, Pan, Niger Delta Forum, PANFA, founding members of the Awo Conservative Forum, and Kanu politician Alhaji Tanko Yakasi, Christian Association of Nigeria, CAN, former Provost Marshal, Nigerian Army, General Brigadier Daudo, and Professor ABC Nwosu yesterday backed the call by the Senate and House of Representatives for the sack of the service chiefs over rising insecurity in the country. Also yesterday, President Muhammadu Buhari said his administration goal of providing a safe and secure nation was policies and programs that will bring prosperity to the masses is achievable if all Nigerians put their differences aside and work together in the spirit of cooperation. Meanwhile, despite the recent call by the National Assembly for the removal of service chiefs following worsening insecurity in the country, the National Security Council, presided over by President Muhammadu Buhari yesterday, kept mum on call. In another development, Mr. Femi Adesina, presidential spokesman, yesterday said, the statement by President Muhammadu Buhari on the insecurity of the country while hosting some citizens of Niger State on Monday was misconstituted. It will be recalled that the House of Representatives worried over the escalating security situation in the country on Wednesday and asked service chiefs to immediately resign from their offices or be sacked by President Buhari. The House, in a resolution, said the service chiefs have not been able to address the security challenges plunging the country since 2015, when they were appointed by the president. On its part, also on Wednesday, the Senate called on the president to, as a matter of urgency, sack the service chiefs, conducting that they have done their part at the moment but are out of ideas and have overstayed their welcome. President Buhari, when the 25th National Productive Order of Merit (NAPO) award paid him a courtesy visit at the Presidential Villa Abuja, said the task of nation building was an enormous one. He said citizens must endeavor to become more productive, adding that it was only through increasing productivity that a big and prosperous economy can be created. He said, I am delighted to welcome recipients of the 2019 National Productive Order of Merit Award to State House. I was unable to personally attend and confirm the award on you individually. The National Productive Order of Merit is one of the highest honor our nation confers on its citizens. The process of selection is strictly based on merit. We shall continue to preserve this process to sustain the integrity and value of this great tradition. 2019 awardees are advised and asked to be outstanding. We have capacities and captains of industries, technology, public service, media, representatives, security officers, and many more. Your tangible contribution towards protecting, developing, and enhancing our country and its citizens are your lasting legacy. Politically, security of the Igbos. Publicity Secretary of the Igbo Apex body, Ohanieze, Prince Uche Achi, said when the president himself was reported to have been stuck at the level of insecurity, there was no need reminding him to do the needful by changing the service chiefs as they may have exhausted their ideas. Achi said there is an urgent need to engage people with new ideas to tackle security crisis in Nigeria. You see, the concern creeps from the corresponding media reports to the effect that the president himself shocked at the level of bandits or insecurity in the country. One will wonder, because if the commander-in-chief of the armed forces is in shock, then defenseless Nigerians should be in coma. If after 5 years at the arms of affairs of Nigeria as president, all he could offer is still express shock, one should be able to say that he has no solution to the threat without being trivialized or rationalizing political mindedness. Recall that the government has demonstrated at many fronts that Boko Haram has been defeated. Today, Boko Haram is still attacking, killing innocent and defenseless citizens and more. Other deadly criminal outfits, including daredevils, kidnapping, and massacres inflicted herdsmen, are springing up here and there. The implication is that the government is not living up to its responsibility of safeguarding the lives and property of its citizens, because nothing is more precious than life, and if it's given no priority of protection, everything is lost. In his reaction, the Pan-Yoruba Social Political Organization, Afenifere, said the service chiefs are long overdue for sack, adding that they are stumbling blocks to career rises of other officers. Afenifere National Publicity Secretary Mr. Yinka said, if records are anything to go by, we shall expect nothing from this than the hollow rituals. The only pleasant surprise we can get is the sack of the service chiefs. They are long overdue for sack for their ineffectiveness and constituting themselves into stumbling block to career rise of other officers. National Publicity Secretary of PAN, Niger Delta Forum. National Publicity Secretary of PAN, Niger Delta Forum, Chief Sarah Igba, who insisted that his comments were personal, said, Mr. President should listen to the voice of the people by reorganizing the security architecture of the country. The time has come when the entire country expects new ideas, philosophically and method in the fight against insurgency in the country. It is our hope that the meeting between the security chiefs and Mr. President will bring in fresh hope and clear direction on how best the country will strategize to overcome the present insecurity situation in the country, he said. Alhaji Tanko has counseled Mr. President Muhammadu Buhari to drop his service chiefs and appoint new ones as a matter of urgencies. He said President Buhari was elected by Nigerians and should listen to them by dropping the service chiefs and who have reached retirement age in the military and appoint new ones with fresh ideas to do the job for which we elect him to do. The president's ideal about security has proven inadequate to deal with the threats to our lives, property, and he should urgently change tactics and personnel in order to win the war against rising threats to the lives of Nigerians. From what we have seen so far, he has not been able to resolve the security problem, staring the nation in the face, and should seek new hands to help him do so and help his job. The Christian Association of Nigeria, CAN, has alleged with a call by the National Assembly for the immediate removal of the service chief, saying the federal lawmakers have confirmed that the country is under siege. We know the current leadership of the Senate and House of Representatives were handpicked by the presidency, and because the lawmakers were elected by the people to legislate on their behalf, their constitutional rights are no longer needed. Well, you've heard it all, Nigerians. This is different organizations calling for the removal of the service chiefs. Let's see what Buhari will do. I want to say a big thank you to all of you out there listening. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. I want to say here that we need a change in government, not just the service chiefs, but also the presidency. We need a total change. I want to hear what your thoughts and ideas are. Please leave me a comment. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and click on the notification button. Thanks once again and have a lovely day. God bless. Bye.